Hey guys, and today, obviously since you've clicked on this video, we're going to be learning how to fold up a laser sail. So, this is the radial sail. You can tell because it has the blue on the sail, and up at wherever. So, this is really the same for all sails. So if you're going to either fold it up, this is what I'm going to be teaching you, but you can also roll it up. So that's where you put the mast on it, on this side, and then you just roll it up. It does get out the creases, which can actually help, but yeah, you'll be learning how to fold it. So, let's get on with it. So now, we have a crease right about here, so where this is folded over to, we put our hands on there, and then we grab the next crease. So that'll be this one, and then we just bring it over. It should be about the same a width as this. Now, and even if it's not, we just make it a width of this. Because if it's an old sail, then it might have creases in the wrong area. So now, grab you. So now down this end, we have to do the exact same thing. It's a little bit hard when you're doing it by yourself, but it is still possible. We are just going to make sure it's nice and neat. Preferably without standing on the sail, because number one, you can slip really easy when standing on the sail. And also a few other reasons, because it gives this mark. That mark there, if you can see that, gives the mark onto the sail, which is not so good. Since this is my training sail, it's quite fine. So now, this is where we've going up to right here, and then we'll grab this over here, and then we just fold it over like that, and then it's kind of making a pattern like this. Yeah, it looks a little bit crumply right there, but it's quite fine because you just smooth it out. Yeah, so see, grab it like that and then cross like that. Nice and crisscross. Try and get as many wrinkles out as possible, because that will just give your sail a little bit more of a longevity. And we just keep doing that really until it's folded up all the way. So another thing you can do if you're on your own and it's like really windy, can be really hard. So you just grab this end and then you walk it over to the other side. Obviously I don't have enough room here to do that, but you walk it over the other side and then it just folds it the same way, except for it's a little bit easier. Actually, I'll show you that right now. Okay, so I just moved it over here a little bit. So now what you do is grab this side, and we just walk it over this way. Just like this. Until it's making that crisscross patterns again. Nice and neat. I mean, if it's like this, we just go over there and we just straighten it out a little bit. Make it nice and neat, but it is a little bit quicker sometimes and a little bit easier when you're doing it by yourself. Now we'll grab this side, then we'll bring it back over this way. See, it's a lot easier sometimes just to do it this way. Okay, so now we'll just see how there's this big gap, we just pull that over there like that, and then just continue that nice crisscross. Okay, so now I'll do that now. Okay, so this is what we've got. This is the end result kind of. So it's a nice crisscross pattern all the way up and all the way along here. So now it's pretty easy to do. It just takes a little bit of practice, but I'm sure you guys will get it. Okay, so now the next thing we do, we grab a bag. And then we're just going to measure the size of our bag. Now, I'll put that there as a reference. So now we grab it here, and then we just fold it over a little bit less than the width of our bag. So what I like to do is, there's this little bit of a hard bit right there, where that where the blue is, or for the 4.7 it would be orange, or the full rig would be much bigger. But anyway, it's about that size that we want it. So it's a little bit smaller, about like an inch maybe, or like 5 centimeters, or 2 inches, 5 centimeters, or about a little bit more than half the size, half the size of your bag. So now we just flip it over like that, making sure to wrap it nice and tight, and then we just continue over and over. Give it a good pat down, and we just continue doing that. So now, if you've got a new sail, it should not be puffy at all. It should be almost perfectly flat. But since this is a really old sail, it's kind of puffy. So yeah. Okay, so now we just grab our bag and we pop it in there. So this is probably super easy. You guys probably already understand that. So grab that. Can't really do it with you on my hands. So now we just get it like this. Grab this, and then we pop it in the bag. So you see, you want it about a little bit littler than your bag when you're wrapping it up, so not too big. And as you can see, that gives me a nice square area, and then you just zip it up, and that's pretty much it. So that's how we fold our sail. Yeah, so our sail is all packed up now. This is ready to go. So pretty much it's pretty much easy. So in conclusion, fold it up, wrap it up. So we fold it crisscross pattern, remember, and then fold it up long ways, and then we pop it in its bag, zip it up, and it is ready to go. So now, one thing to remember is to always make sure that you don't stand on your sail, or it's going to get really bad all the time. I don't usually fold my sail up on this kind of concrete conditions. Grass is really good, or sand. Sand is not so great because it sticks to your sail, especially if it's wet. So if you have only just dried it and it's just still a little bit damp. But yeah, try and get least amount of stuff on it, and then you'll be all good. That's pretty much it. So if you guys could consider subscribing right here or here, one of the two areas around here, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys, see you later.